Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. I got an urgent mission. If you're a true fan, stop by the Memory Den and to talk to Kent Conley. The Silver Shroud needs you.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy. Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
They're saying someone emptied out hardware.
Silver Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Mistress of Mystery. What brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Tracking our dear Mayor
Oh,
Murphy,
what the?
who is up to some mischief.
The mayor. So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents.
Hope you made your peace. Put that down. Aw, man, come back. I was having fun.
You dead?
past 199. No sign of him now. Let's go eat him starving. Damn sure we don't. I got it. Jesus. Why are you always in such a bad mood? That's why I'm still alive. And since I've got to rely on your sorry ass to watch my back, that's why I'm trying to keep you alive too. Now shut up and get back to bad idea. I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
You think we're gonna catch this Pikmin psycho?
The slippery bastard got away before, but Slab won't leave a
Are
man
these
breathing
abstract?
after he's hunted our crew.
Oh, God.
I heard Pikmin skinned Roy alive after he snatched him. Let the rats get at him. Gives me the creeps just thinking about it.
No joke. The faster we clip this asshole, the better. It always feels like something's watching me in here.
What was that? I'll find you. Thought you could hide?
Please don't got canceled. They quit, did they?
Where do ya?
Getting tired yet?
Seth, it's me. I found out what happened to the scouts who went missing up near the old art gallery. They're dead, Seth. I'm looking at a goddamn painting of Cal's body. Oh, God. What the hell did I do to him? Who the hell is that?
Admiring my collection? I'm afraid it's not complete yet. Soon, though.
Stay away from me, you psycho!
Yes, just like that. Hold that expression on your face.
That's in better shape than I expected.
Let's go!
Find him and kill him! You killed him!
Unexpected?
Getting shot over nothing.
That's it.
Blue. Something's not right here.
Hickman! You can't hide forever, you sick bastard. Pick? Someone there? Peekaboo! Are you kidding me?
You made a mistake! Now you pay for it! You really held your own there, Blue.
Just get warmed up over here. Shit. Awesome.
How can you even see where we're going? Can you see a
Show
damn
your
thing?
face! Come on! I dare you!
When you turn up, you're dead. Come on out.
Sanctuary! Gonna have a lot more limbs and a lot less hair. If we stick around here too much longer. Oh, do you smell that?
Sweet. I think we found a new frontier of foul.
You can't hide forever, Pickman. You hear me? You're a dead man! You can't hide forever, Pickman. You hear me? You're a dead man! You killed him!
Barely see anything.
No! Don't you die on me! My first gunfight, rookie!
Throw bravado and make it
Finally got you, Pickman. Thought you could hunt and torture our people to your heart's content? I'm gonna enjoy killing you. I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out!
Get this over with!
That was close. Thank you. Those people deserved worse than death.
I wouldn't know about that.
And yet you killed them without it. I am indebted.
I don't care. Why did they want you so bad?
A small disagreement. Let me repay you.
Maybe you deserve the same.
So saith one born killer to another. Regardless, I pay my debts.
If I let you live.
I'm helping you just by doing what I love. Why squander such gifts? If you visit my house again, look deep within my painting, Picnic for Stanley, and you will find my gratitude. You'll need this. See you around, killer. Go claim your reward. Thanks again.
Bingo.
No, take your time. Illiterate keep me fed.
Yes. Nice.
these abstract... Oh, God.
Place gives me the creeps.
Move along. Authorized personnel only. Stay off the grass. Stay off the grass.
Bob, good day to you. Hello there.
This is private property.
Go away.
Let me in. Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in. Door's open. Door's open.
Let's go meet the boss.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack in.
If I see one more ghoul...
Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to...
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Edward said you needed to talk to me before he hired me?
Yes. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
The stuff in here's older than you, Blue.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time?
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of ancient powers.
Really? I'm not sure there's any intelligent life in the universe. At least not on this planet.
You joke, but make a good point. Say humans perish from the Earth, as they seem intent upon doing. Say thousands of years from now, a new civilization arose. What would they know of us?
You're implying there was a lost alien civilization on...
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to...
I don't understand what this has to do...
I'm sorry if I'm rattling on. I'll leave you to Edward. He'll be...
Probably for the best if it was all wiped away. So whoever comes next can start fresh.
I don't share your pessimistic view. I still believe...
You're implying there was a lost alien civilization on Earth in prehistoric times?
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
That was interesting.
Good. If you like that kind of thing, you've come to the right place. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I have some questions.
Shoot.
What's this missing package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Anything else?
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
I don't mind you asking questions. As long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. In this case, it isn't. Are we good here?
How did this package go missing?
The courier got there and picked up the package just fine, but never got back here. Could be simple bad luck, or it could be a deliberate ambush. That's why I'm sending you. It's important that you recover the missing package. You all set then?
Nothing else.
Okay. They're expecting you over at Parsons, so you'd better get going.
Hi.
What is it?
Nothing else.
Then you have a job.
Hey. Just let me know. Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
Your thoughts?
Most folks are just looking...
Your thoughts?
Nice, being on the move again.
That's all.
Sure. You looking to get us in trouble?
Only opens with a key.
Good to see you again.
Excuse me.
What?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Are we done?
I was intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. There aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
You have proof?
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City, but he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
All right.
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need to know.
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
I'm sorry, but are we done?
Quite a place you've got here.
Thank you. It hasn't been easy. Any more questions?
I was intrigued by your
Actually, it was there aren't.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that think of it eventually, millennia, and yet disturbing.
You have proof?
Enough to satisfy.
Really?
He only made but he brought back enough.
You said your father found a lost...
Yes, but in the end...
What? I wanted to ask you about...
All right.
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the whole world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
Come on. The war was 200 years ago.
You know your history. Most people don't grasp how long ago the war really was. It is an unusual situation, but... well, it's a private family matter. That's no concern of yours. Was there anything else?
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need to know.
You must think I'm an idiot.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
A few cards
Any more
short
questions?
of a full deck. The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
I'm sorry, but...
Really? The more I know...
I'm sorry, but it...
The more I know...
Well, I suppose that may be true. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Was there anything else?
What's going on at
I carry out...
The more I know, the better...
Well... My father, he became... I've spent my life. Any more questions?
I've got to get going.
All right.
Huh?
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Thanks for helping us out with Trudy.
If you're here to trade, let's trade.
Sure. Let's take a look.
All salvage.
Well, now who's this? You here to trade, sister?
Who are you? What are you doing out here?
Name's Dreth. That's all you need to know. Now, you here for business? I ain't got all night.
Depends on what you're selling.
Arms, ammo. Gal like you's bound to find something. Come on.
Hey there.
It's late. You gonna buy something?
Let's see what you have.
Take a look. It's late. You gonna buy something?
Mind a few questions?
Talk is cheap. Everything else has its price.
I don't think so.
Then get moving. Need a new gun? Ammo?
Deacon, is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face.
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, you know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
That? Not much of a disguise.
A disguise is more than a wig and some lice-ridden clothes. You'd be surprised how far I've gotten with the right attitude and a clipboard. But about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Your base was under a donut shop? That's awesome.
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it was blown to hell.
What happened?
Our HQ was strong, defensible. Heck, we thought it was secure. Inside a minute, the Institute troopers breached the doors and turned it into a shooting gallery. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
What exactly are we looking for?
I'll tell you when we get inside. I know that's a bum deal, but strategic ignorance has saved our organization more times than I can count. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base, so let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs, symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. Alright, maybe the handshake never got on. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going. Got another rail sign. Right there.
Better in our hands anyway.
And another. We're probably close.
Lost him.
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
Deacon.
Hey. Hey.
Hi.
Oh, thank God. Do you have a Geiger counter? Do you have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Why do you need a Geiger counter? Is this place irradiated?
Wait, what?
Easy there. Hey.
Hey there.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? Do you have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. She's just showing me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Tell me what's going on.
I signed on for some light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. The front's fortified to hell and back. They placed mines all over the goddamn place.
Wait, they have a minefield?
Yeah, the mother of all minefields. I couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
What do you mean by chrome dome synth?
You know, them early model synths. Looks like metal wrapped over mechanical innards. You see them here and there doing who knows what for the Institute.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Hey, Ricky.
You need something else?
You scavenge anything that can help us? We're risking our lives out there.
Oh, hell. I suppose I could spare a few things. I don't want your deaths on my conscience.
You've done enough for us. Goodbye.
Damn straight.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
Speaking of truth, why did you lie to Ricky?
My job in the railroad is intel. That job's easier if no one knows who I am. So, I lied. I do that. So you handled the talkie talk, and I got to watch from the sidelines. Go team us.
Why would Ricky lie?
People always got reasons to lie. The Institute could have turned him. Or, more likely, he's just seriously pissed off at us. Take your pick.
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
The donut shop has an escape tunnel?
What? Doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously though, thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left.
Let's move out.
You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Hey there.
The back entrance is a drain pipe. It's not too far from here. The back entrance is a drain pipe. It's not too far from here. back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
What can you tell me about the Gen 1s and 2s?
The synths didn't start off as nigh-perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had to work up to that level of hubris. Gen 1s and 2s were stepping stones along the way. The Railroad's not fully united on how we feel about them.
What's there to be divided about?
Everyone wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking synths. Some of the synths in the Railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models too. But Gen 1s are basically the same as, well, a Protectron, so the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals? Hell, turrets? Anytime it gets brought up, fireworks. All the old arguments flare up. The upshot is Glory and some others won't run missions like this.
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough.
I'm risking my neck here. I want to know what I'm risking it for.
So I'll be straight with you, although you're not gonna like it. I have no idea what the prototype does. Us Railroad agents are treated like mushrooms, kept in the dark and fed... well, you get the idea. It's gotta be important, though. Des wouldn't risk our hides lightly.
Ready to go.
First step is to override the security lockdown. Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. 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 Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside.
Hey.
I didn't think I'd ever see this place again. If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee you're Railroad material. I didn't think I'd ever see this place again.
Yes.
Quick work of that.
Someone left a rail sign here. This one means danger. Yeah, we know. Poor dead bastard. We know.
Movement detected. Curious. Hello. The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? That means there's a cache nearby. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before... well, you know. Look around.
Hostile.
Reading detected.
Tinker managed to turn on the defenses. Barely slowed the course. Hey, probably
Found them, they do not look friendly.
I don't think you've ever seen a Courser, but they're top of the line in Institute let's fuck up your day tech. There shouldn't be any Coursers in here, but if there are, just run.
Terminating any hostile life form.
Guess they're not interested in sharing, huh?
Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Tower them up, and we can give our friends a little surprise.
Is someone present? Please come out.
Movement detected. Curious.
There you are.
If we're gonna dance, quit, did they?
Style sensor reading detected.
Got it.
Overactive sensors. Nothing more. Critical failure.
That went better than expected.
Bye-bye, Gen 1s. Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret Defense Intelligence Agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
Hey, Deacon.
Ah, the switchboard. A lot of memories here. If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee you're railroad material.
That's in better shape than I expected. Probably spend a lifetime sorting through all this old intel.
Perfect. I'm through. That's it.
Movement detected. Here, there you are.
Get this over! It hadn't come to that.
Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning. Hello? Systems offline.
Please lower your weapon.
Where did you go?
They were wise. Complete.
Nice.
Hostile said I knew someone wasn't.
Oh.
For you.
Upper limb actuator damaged.
Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley, Salus Crote, Suprema Lex.
Open says me.
Detection.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out.
I know you are
He
still
died
there.
protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
Why are you giving this to me?
Our best agents carry special ordnance made by Tinker Tom. He's... well, you'll know when you meet him. Call this gun a vote of confidence. Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band. Ah, the switchboard. A lot of memories here. I didn't think I'd ever see this place again.
Curious.
Hello?
Hell yeah.
There's an elevator.
I was in
at the
error.
hall. It
No
should be
enemy
a hell of
detected.
a lot easier fighting the chrome domes on this side of the minefield.
Lower limb actuator damaged.
lot of nifty toys in here.
I'm in.
There it is.
Hostile sensor reading detected. I have
We're not
detected
allowed.
you.
I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
Gus. Hi.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee your railroad material. End of the line. Just power up the elevator.
Going up.
Is someone present? Movement detected. Curious. Actuator damaged.
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
Was all of that worth it?
All I know is that Dez authorized the op. I just hope we didn't go through all that for a new coffee maker. See you soon. I'll meet you back at the church. I'll meet you back at the church.
Hey.
Hmm?
Hey, Piper.
You know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
Your thoughts?
I knew it! I knew the railroad was real. But I can't write a story on this. Right? It compromises their whole... Okay. Deep breath.
Your thoughts?
You were right about Nat. Thanks. Again.
Your thoughts?
Piper and Blue. Sounds more like a jazz combo than a traveling outfit. But it'll do.
Your thoughts?
Hard to believe I'm...
Nothing else for now.
Sure.
And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Why don't you believe Deacon?
Let's just say that Deacon and the truth aren't always on the same team.
We got the job done. Does the rest matter?
I suppose not. I was expecting Deacon to grab a full...
Every word he said was true. And then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon...
Mostly true. But there wasn't 100 of them. And Deacon was with me the whole way.
Embellishing the truth again, are we?
She would have fallen for it, you know?
Don't flatter yourself. Still, I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Why should I join you?
If you're having any doubts, you shouldn't. Not very many of us live to retirement. But if you're like me, that doesn't matter. There are great wrongs that need righting.
I'm not sure if I...
If you join us, you'll be putting yourself at great risk.
I'm not sure if I want to join.
If you join us, you'll be putting yourself at great risk. We don't want anyone having regrets later. So I need a yes or no.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Let me think.
It's a big decision. Take your time.
I don't want a code name.
Code names aren't optional. All...
I really don't.
Suit yourself. We'll call you Wanderer.
I don't want a code name.
Code names aren't optional. All agents need to keep their identities secret to protect themselves and those close to them.
Have any suggestions?
No.
Call me Whisper.
After Tommy? Or... Either way, that's very fitting. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets. So be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched. This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do. Listen up, everyone. This is Whisper. She did the switchboard op with Deacon. She's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free to welcome her aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep a good thing going and travel together some more.
Don't they need you here?
My job's mainly intel, so the more places I go, the better I'm doing it. And you are just one big, beautiful distraction. Plenty of opportunities to learn secrets moving around in your shadow.
Not right now.
Well, if you change your mind.
Hey.
Just let me know what's going on.
Your thoughts?
How did I ever travel without you?
Oh? Your thoughts?
I like my pistols.
That's all.
Okay?
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
Hi.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scabber. Make sure you're never followed here.
Hey.
It's all
One
our
more
asses
hour
if you
until
are.
my shift ends. Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
Hi.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here.
Desdemona.
It's not soon. Based off what
Hey,
Deacon
Rook.
said,
The name's
I
Drummer
expect
Boy.
great things from you.
It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops and grab incoming agents and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
Sure. Hope you know how to use a minigun. Oh, and soak up bullets.
Yeah, you heavies need a lot of punctuality and attention to detail, right? If so, I'm golden. We'll be seeing each other. A lot.
Hey there.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always. When running synths out of the wealth, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute. We're all the synths got.
Desdemona.
This isn't the Railroad's darkest hour. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do. Listen up, everyone. This is Whisper. She did the switchboard op with Deacon. She's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free to welcome her aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this. Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
Desdemona.
Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things from you. If you need something, take it. That's what it's there for.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But, speaking of which...
Don't they need you here?
My job's mainly in... And you are just...
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
You two are heading out together? Not sure the Commonwealth's ready for that.
What's there to worry about? How much trouble could two people really get into?
Rebuilding takes time. But we have the men and women to do it.
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic through the church and we'll burn this hideout.
World widgets. Worth a fair amount, too.
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track. I don't suppose...
Sure. Hope you know how to use a minigun.
Yeah, you heavies need a lot of punctuality and attention to detail, right? If so, I'm golden. We'll be seeing each other. A lot. Bet you never met a synth before Glory. We've got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
When running synths out of the well, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
Excuse me, I'm busy.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
The world's a dangerous place for anyone in my way.
Glory.
Hey, you. So the switchboard was crawling with bad guys. Mines and shit, too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
Pretty much.
That's hardcore. How'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
With a whole lot of bullets and a whole lot of blood. Fortunately, the blood wasn't mine.
That's how you do it. Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
Who's Tommy Whispers?
Tommy was the second heavy at HQ. He went KIA after the Institute assholes took out the switchboard. With him gone, I've been running missions non-stop. So I'm damn happy you're here. They call me Glory, the Angel of Death, the ass-kicking poster child of a liberated synth.
You really are a synth, right? You weren't pulling my leg before.
That's what the Made in the Institute stamp on my ass says.
I have a lot of questions about synths, about the Institute. Would you be willing to answer a few?
If I have to. I know a whole lot less than you think. Mainly, I did surface detail, combing over ruins and shit for salvage. The few times I was in the Institute proper, all I was to them was their thinking, feeling hammer.
What's the Institute like?
Clean. Lots of metal and machines. But I really only saw a few rooms of it. The barracks and where I worked. I helped those assholes make more synths. Synth development is what they called it.
How do they make synths?
Damned if I know. The machines are massive, complicated. Not like anything I've seen out here. No matter what Dez and others say, synths ain't human. We're assembled bone by bone, muscle by muscle. I've seen it. I'm gonna hit the range. I need to shoot something. Now.
Glory.
Things are quiet. For now. Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once? For every synth that makes it out, there's a round on me.
Tinker
Things are
Tom's
quiet.
cooking up something.
For now.
I hope it goes better than last time.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
What? You don't think I can handle a dangerous job?
The danger doesn't concern me. Your work at the switchboard proves you can deal with that. I just hope the mission doesn't require knowledge about synths and our procedures. Something you've had scant opportunity to learn.
Cut to the chase.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
He may have a good reason to be paranoid.
Perhaps he does. And maybe he did the other dozen times he's made our agents jump through these unnecessary hoops. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Hey, Doc.
I still can't believe Des assigned you to our HQ.
Is it really that unusual?
In my years of service, no one's ever just joined HQ straight away. True, you finding us in the first place was singular. But, put simply, you shouldn't be here. It isn't a question of competence, it's a simple matter of security.
And I'm going to compromise your security, how?
Deacon's assurances aside, we don't know you, so your trustworthiness is up for discussion. Brushing that aside, before anyone joins HQ, they've usually spent years in the field. But you're dangerously ignorant of our procedures, our protocols. Since you're one of us now, might as well try to keep you alive. If you need patching up, see me.
What type of doctor are you?
My specialty is need to know and all that. However, I assure you I can treat any ailments or wounds you're likely to encounter. Word to the wise, be prepared to improvise. You may find your operational orders lacking.
What's wrong with our orders?
The Institute is a tricky adversary. Some missions are planned with very little actionable intelligence, so a certain amount of thinking on your feet is required. It's good you're running with Deacon. He certainly understands this. Still,
You're obviously one of the smartest people here. What do you really mean by that?
No one doubts Desdemona is, inspirational. But let's just say strategy may not be her forte. When planning a mission, a certain...
Is Desdemona really a problem?
Not so much that, as there are perhaps better solutions. When planning a mission, a certain degree of clinical detachment can be invaluable.
Provided by someone like you.
As the third senior-most member of our organization, I do have the honor of participating in the planning of our missions. But my counsel is not always heeded. Focus on the objective. Everything else is just a distraction. Good luck.
Hey, Doc.
I suppose you're here for my medical services.
What's new, Doc?
Got nothing. Sorry. Just trying.
Any news out there, Doctor?
Got nothing.
Oh? Any news out there, Doctor?
Been out of the loop? Lots of sick and injured
I need some supplies.
I suppose I could spare...
Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
Ham.
Processing. Agent. Whisper. Your arrival was not calculated.
What do you mean, it wasn't calculated?
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive Analytic Machine.
Do you work for the railroad?
Yes. My goals and the railroad organization have a high degree of correlation. They provide data. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
But you didn't predict me coming.
That's correct. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Just how inaccurate are you?
The smaller the group, and the greater the time frame, the less accurate I become. But all predictions are affected by the human element. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
Why do you want to know?
If I cannot explain your existence, future predictive models may have an even greater degree of inaccuracy. I repeat, what is your point of origin?
It's a long story.
Processes reaching maximum capacity. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Ham.
Analyzing.
Things are quiet.
Recalibrating. Using new data set.
I don't know if even a scaver would take that.
Commencing recurrence analysis. using de Brovian method.
Hey.
You called?
Hi.
What do you want to talk about?
Your thoughts?
I'm a sucker for those old world books. It must have been something living back then.
Your thoughts?
Sometimes it's hard to take Des seriously. I remember when she was a green recruit.
Your thoughts?
Please, you do the talking. If I pick anything up, I'll let you know afterwards.
Your thoughts?
You getting the hang of the railroad yet? We're just one big dysfunctional family. With guns.
Your thoughts?
I'm thinking next time I go to town, I'll dress up as a Mr. Handy. If I pull that off, I'll be a legend.
Your thoughts?
Don't ever let your guard down. When you do, inevitably, that's when everything goes to hell.
Your thoughts?
Instinct is a powerful tool in our business. Rely on it. Train it up. It'll save your life. Promise.
Your thoughts?
One time, I got a face change and was a girl for a few months. Yeah, you should have seen the looks back at HQ.
Your thoughts?
I really want to know how the big one started. What idiot fired first? Why? What the hell did they think they'd gain?
Your thoughts?
The Brotherhood. In Capital Wasteland, they really weren't bad. But now...
Your thoughts?
The Commonwealth can be the enemy just as much as the Institute. We've lost plenty of synths to hate-mongers.
Your thoughts?
I ever tell you about the time I was in Capital Wasteland? Now there's a tale.
Your thoughts?
I wish Des would greenlight the occasional mission to help out humans. Sometimes, just a little bit of help goes a long way.
Your thoughts?
A lot of our people help us once, maybe twice a month, if that. You've jumped right into the deep end.
Your thoughts?
I never really much cared for the Minutemen. The idea sounds great, but you give small men big power, sometimes you'll pay for it.
Your thoughts?
The big three for predicting people. Caps, beliefs, and ego. Get a handle on what's driving someone, and you know where you stand.
Your thoughts?
I'm in the mood for... some Blamco mac and cheese. Ooh, or maybe Mirelurk steaks with salsa. Mm-mm.
Your thoughts?
I'm convincing the next raw recruit that I'm actually President Eden. Think I can pull it off?
Your thoughts?
Man, you really like to...
Your thoughts?
The way you just walk right out in the open? It's a wonder your head hasn't been blown off by a sniper. Just saying.
Your thoughts?
This partnering up, it's weird. Sometimes I just want to...
Your thoughts?
If we take out the Institute someday, I wonder what we'd do. Hell, Synth's got it bad enough even without them. It'd keep us busy.
Your thoughts?
I've had this mug for too long.
Your thoughts?
One day the Railroad's number will be up. I thought that day had come at the switchboard. I can't shake the feeling we're living on borrowed time.
Your thoughts?
The big three for predict...
Is everything all right between us?
Just happy to get out and about. Gives me plenty of opportunities to do what I do.
Just wanted to check in, see how you feel.
We're fine. Kinda wish there was a little less violence around, but hey, that's the Commonwealth for you.
So, how are we doing, Deacon?
It's not boring traveling with...
Just wanted to check in, see...
So far, so good, right?
Is everything all right between us?
I'm used to flying solo. With an actual partner, there's a lot of trouble we can get.
That was all.
Another time.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing... something. Glad you're with us.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see. The sensor sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug-free.
I went through a sensor sweep?
Every test Des would let me run. full EMF scan, biological sniffers, and other state-of-the-art security. So the sweep says the Institute isn't watching you, or us. But the tests lie, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
No, I never eat anything.
You see, that's smart. That's smart, man. S-M-A-R-T. But you gotta be careful. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
They're in my blood.
Absolutely not. Tom, we ran your tests extensively. We found red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. Everything you'd expect.
And that doesn't get you the least bit suspicious. The results were too perfect, too expected, and that's how they fool you.
Could the Institute really do that?
Look, everyone says Tinker Tom is crazy. Until I'm right. You gotta understand, those Institute scientists have centuries on us. Just working like crazy little bees, dreaming up the most messed up stuff you can imagine. Remember, in the blood. Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
What's in the shot?
We've got algae, some yummy bacteria culture, and just a little bit of battery acid. But we gotta burn those babies out of you. It's a hard reboot of your system, man.
I don't know.
Fine. Let them hear and see everything. Okay. I hope you like your whole life being downloaded to the Institute's mainframe.
Do you have any proof?
Proof? You and Carrington. Peas in a pod. Hey, I gotta get back to making gadgets. Don't let your guard down.
Actually, I dose myself with radiation to kill the blood robots.
I read you, man. Smart. I'd rather have some hair loss than let the Institute win. Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
What do you make?
All the custom toys you field agents use, my boys and I make. We're thinking outside the box, man. Gotta get real creative. Real wacky to stay ahead of those Institute eggheads. Don't even get me started on all their secret projects. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time.
Hey there.
You need anything?
What do you have in stock?
Well, it changes, depending on what's on hand. We lost everything when the switchboard went lights out. Hopefully our agents score more supplies in the field so me and my boys can, make even more toys. Want to see what we got?
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Hey there.
The boys have been working on some new toys.
Let's take a look. Right?
Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once?
You might want to focus on the valuable salvage. We'll break your back carrying worthless scrap.
I'm in. Terminal should open this.
what we have here.